This is a very special snake to me. This was the very first blue-eyed leucistic ball python that I ever got back in the day when these guys were out. These were worth so much money, and she's been so special to me. She's produced so many eggs. She's getting up there. She's got to be 12, maybe even 14 years old, and she's probably produced somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 clutches. So let's go ahead and see what she's got under here. Looks like some beautiful eggs, and she was bred to this beautiful super pastel hidden gene Woma. Now, the hidden gene Woma stuff actually mixed with the lesser, like a super lesser like this, actually produces some amazing babies. And look at those pearly white eggs. Pearly white snake. Absolutely incredible. 100% fertile clutch. I could not be more happy. This girl is so amazing. Done such a good job. I swear she's been a rock star ever since I've had her. I love her to death. Let's go ahead and get these eggs in the egg box really quick. Mama will get you cleaned up and we'll get you back on the food in no time. 2, 4, 6, 7 beautiful eggs. We're gonna be cutting these things in about 58 days. Let's get them in the incubator. Slowly filling up down here. Got a long way to go, but clutch number 15 goes right here. We check on them maybe every 3 or 4 days, but I'll circle back in this video in about 2 weeks to let you know how things are going.
No, what are you doing?
Feeding my fish.
You know, we haven't gotten something for that in a long time.
You wanna go buy some fish?
Yeah, let's go get some fish. Can I get 2 of the fish fillet sandwiches?
Mike, wrong fish, man.
Can I get a large fry?
Dude, that black and yellow body.
That's what they call a trigger fish.
Oh, look at that one. I think that's a little big for our hunt though, no?
I think I might get a little too big, yeah.
It's a good idea though. I like where your head's at.
Thanks.
Just the halfway point on the blue-eyed leucistic, bred to the super pastel hidden gene Woma. And guess what? We still have 2, 4, 6, 7 eggs. They're still cooking. They still look absolutely good. That's a good sign. Still have 27 more days before we get them to cut. But hey, when you get this far in, typically you don't lose eggs after that. It's usually the egg loss happens in the first 30 days, not so much in the last 27, 30 days. So far, so good. We'll check back in another 26 days.
Bro, you see that?
That's a goby.
A goby?
Firefish goby.
What do you think this is?
Fake.
Oh. Look at the little Kobe Bryant fish. You want to fry?
You got sauce on your shirt.
Damn it. Look at these. Can we get these one?
Yeah.
Look at this little crab or something.
Yeah, the sea anemones are the thing with the little frangiles.
Dude, look at that eel. Whoa! It's like a zebra eel.
No flake.
Moray. It's a moray, dude. Dude, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie,
That's
it's a moray.
I
Hey.
don't know that one.
It's the night of the 56th day after the eggs were laid. All the eggs look absolutely incredible. We still have 2, 4, 6, 7 eggs. So they all made it full term. Tomorrow is the day we get to cut these guys. I just love this blue-eyed leucistic female girl. Interesting soul sucker type of stuff. So one more sleep. I'm going to be dreaming about this clutch. Wake up in the morning, go to the shop, finally get a chance to see what's inside these eggs.
What do you think this one tastes like?
Probably better than that.
Whoa, look at that thing with the legs in the back, man.
Oh my god, it's a sea star.
We used to play with these in the Virgin Islands.
So when are you going to lose your Virgin Islands?
You don't lose them, they're on the map.
You know that one size is all the same?
Huh? That's an anemone. So where's the crab? Oh, should we get a bird, Noah?
Yeah. My mom loves birds. She'll love it.
You just finished the fries?
Yeah, you want to hold them real quick? Thanks, man.
I wanted like one more.
Look how inquisitive this beautiful bird is.
He's so pretty.
What
What kind of bird is it?
Like his eyes, it seeps intelligence.
What do you see when you look into my eyes?
Yeah, so the bird is
And it's the morning of day 57 on the blue-eyed leucistic clutch. So these eggs are coming to the shop. We're gonna go ahead and cut them, but I'm actually gonna do a bonus clutch too. There's unfortunately only 2 eggs left in this. It's actually a lorry ball python bred to a super lorry leopard. There was 6 eggs in the clutch. 4 eggs went bad, which is kind of a bummer, but we're gonna go ahead and cut them because again, we could get super lorry leopard. Who knows? We have another bigger clutch coming. I think of like 10 or 12 eggs that were lorry leopard to super lorry leopard. That's the really big clutch. I cannot wait to cut. Nevertheless, we're gonna take these 2 clutches over to the reptarium. Go ahead and see what's inside.
Dude, turtle ram, bro. I wonder if you can get into do some sick tricks, bro. Turtle deck. Explosion. So we are looking to add a few things.
The Haitian pink tip snare clownfish will generally avoid. And these you would have to actually feed separate because they're non-photosynthetic.
Bubble or long. Which one is he dancing around in right there?
That is the bubble tip.
Yeah, let's do one of the bubblers and then two of the cleaner fish. And then we'll see, let's see if we get anything else. This is daddy's money.
Their primary diet are usually like copepods and just small crustaceans that live in the water. And the name cleaner shrimp comes from the fact that they will pick parasites off the fish. Beyond that, they're kind of general scavengers.
Well, you can just touch them?
I thought you got shocky poop.
Yeah, I thought you got
doing it.
stung.
Some of these have a stronger sting than others. These ones really don't.
Look at the clownfish is trying to bite him.
Can we get one that stinks really bad? Because that'd be fun.
Wow.
Now we also put him, or that, into the drip bucket too.
Yeah, we'll do that as well.
And that's how you get her off, Mike.
Oh, I get it. Like get her off the side. Dude.
And the time has come. Be the fact that it's a blue-eyed leucistic that just means so much to me. It's actually a Russo lesser pastel hidden gene woma. The potential for like soul suckers. So we could get Russo soul suckers. We could get real soul suckers, which are the lesser hidden gene womas. We'll just have to wait to see. This is the first egg. Let's see what's inside of it. And right off the rip, we have a beautiful little animal here. Looks like it is a Russo soul sucker, which is the lilac, right? So basically the hidden gene woma and the Russo, as well as the lesser, are allelic to produce what Kevin McCurley over at Nerd called soul sucker. So right after we have a soul sucker, possibly a pastel soul sucker. I think it looks like a pastel soul sucker. Nevertheless, that is a beautiful snake and a great way to start. We still have 2, 4, 6 eggs to go. I tell you, I am loving this. And of course, later in the vlog, you guys are going to see these guys hatch out. And then ultimately, after they shed, see what they look like too. Which is really that dramatic look, right? Between the actual egg and then after they shed. Let's get into egg number 2. See what we got here. And again, that female is just so special to me. And this is just actually a pastel Russo animal, so it doesn't have the hidden gene woma in it. You breed 2 Russos together, a Russo to lesser, it's in that blue-eyed leucistic complex. You get blue-eyed leucistics. Egg number 3. And remember, stick around because we're also going to cut those couple eggs that are Lori to super Lori leopard. What do we have here? It looks like, again, another soul sucker of sorts. Yeah, probably a pastel Russo soul sucker right there. So we haven't got any lesser stuff yet, but it looks like we've got 2 Russo soul suckers. I don't know if anyone else has came up with a different name of these guys or not, because it definitely is weird to say soul sucker, but nevertheless, that's what Kevin McCurley called them, and that's what I'm calling them. So far we've had some pretty good odds. Let's go ahead and go on to egg number 4. Here we go. Egg number 4. Boom! Ooh, this is a nice one right here. Oh my gosh. Take a look at that, guys. Look at that animal right there. Ooh, doggy. That thing is beautiful. Nice silvery cut. That is the lesser soul sucker. So you see the difference between the Russo soul sucker and the lesser soul sucker. And this is actually a pastel lesser soul sucker. Wow, look at that animal right there. Ooh, doggy. Now that is the ripper. There's no doubt about it. That's awesome. And last year we did the same breeding. We hit none of those. So it's cool that we finally hit one after 2 years of the same breeding. Okay, on to egg number 5. I certainly wouldn't complain if we get another one of those lesser soul suckers. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh, guess what we got? Another one of them. All right, we've got another lesser soul sucker, a pastel lesser soul sucker on that. So we've had 2 pastel lesser soul suckers and what look like 2 pastel Russo soul suckers. I tell you what, we're crushing it. That's cool. And we have 2 eggs left to go. I'm super excited about that Lori to super Lori leopard. I cannot wait to see what's in those eggs. Okay, here we go. Gosh, let's just end this thing good. I tell you what, I am so happy about what we've gotten so far. So, okay, what do we got here? We'll just set this down, kind of move it around a little bit. Looks like we got another pastel Russo right there. Not the hidden gene woma, but so far we're doing good. 4 of the 6 eggs have been that allelic hidden gene woma. 1 egg to go. You guys know I love to end things on a good note, so let's let this last egg be an absolute ripper. And away we go. Come on, be something amazing. Yes! We did it! Another pastel lesser soul sucker. These guys are so amazing. 3 of those little monkeys right there. I cannot be more happy. Like I said, these guys will crawl out of the eggs in the next day or 2. You're going to see it here in the next minute or 2, and then we'll let them shed out the end of the vlog. Even though we only have 2 eggs, we have Lori to super Lori leopard. This is the first time we've ever had a super Lori leopard father a clutch, so let's see what's in those eggs.
What?
What kind of stuff do you think they're into?
Bug stuff. 2 cleaner shrimp.
And a scene and
16109.
It's not my money. Look, trash can for our crabby fish sandwich.
All right, and we're back here with our cleaner shrimp, 2 of them, and then a little bit of.
All right, we gotta do the little dripper drip. Just like that. Oh, here it comes already. Your dad's over here sucking on it and stuff.
There it is. I don't know what you're doing. Keep doing that. Keep going.
Trying to get the air
Keep
out.
going.
So this is going. Do you mind watching this for a couple minutes or for 30 minutes? I got a business call coming in. I'll be right back.
Business call.
And again, I was certainly disappointed that we had 6 eggs in this clutch and only 2 of them made term, but right off the rip, actually the 4 eggs I was a little bit concerned about, so I was happy that at least 2 made it. So theoretically, if the Super Lorry Leopard is the father, which hopefully is, the only one we bred this year, everything should be Lorry. The fact that it's a Lorry female means that most of them, 3 out of 4 should be Super, and then of course the Leopard is of course 1 out of 2, so theoretically who knows what we're gonna get. But I sure hope it's gonna be some Super Lorries and Super Lorry Leopards. I'm nervous, guys. These are the first ones of the year. Let's see what we get. All right, here we go. All right, off the rip, what do we have? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, it's rolled over. It's rolled over. I can't see what it is. Hang on. I'm gonna see what we got going on here. Try to roll this thing over. Oh, you wouldn't believe this, guys. It's just a Lorry ball python. So no Super Lorry, no Super Lorry Leopard, no Leopard, no Lorry Leopard, just a Lorry ball python. So that's bad odds right there. But we got 1 more egg. Let's hope this is a Super Lorry Leopard. Come on now. This has got to happen. I'm so bummed that it was just a Lorry ball python, but that's part of the way this game goes. Let's go ahead and cut this one. Come on, Super Lorry Leopard. Come on, Super Lorry Leopard. Let's see what you have. A big egg too, isn't it? Okay, well, we definitely, you gotta be kidding me right now. We had 2 Lorry ball pythons, not even Super Lorries. Unbelievable. No Lorry Leopards, no Super Lorries, no Super Lorry Leopards. We got 2 normal Lorry ball pythons. That's absolutely crushing when it comes to the odds, but that's the way it goes. We'll still show you when these guys hatch out here in just a couple days. Till then, we'll fast forward a couple days.
Where's Noah? I specifically asked him to stay here and watch him while I took my business call. Where's he at? Jeez.
Life's hard as a businessman.
Courtesy flush. Noah, where you been? I told you to watch this while I took my business meeting, and you're gone.
Well, I had a business meeting.
Oh, business meeting. You got a little something there in your sleeve. Other side.
Oh, shit. My bad. Thanks, man.
No problem.
So all the babies finally hatched out. I always love when this female has eggs. That's so special to me, right? So look at all these amazing animals. These are just literally het Russos, or what they call Russos. Breed these 2 together, you get blue-eyed leucistics, of course. And these 2 here are pastel hidden gene wool and het Russo. Basically what they would call a Russo soul sucker. And then of course these monkeys here, this is actually just what they would call a normal soul sucker, which is a lesser than a hidden gene woma. They're allele make this beautiful kind of purplish, kind of grayish animal. And then these 2 here actually have pastel in them too. You can see they're just a little bit more faded when you put them together. This one has 1 shade darker right here, and these guys have the pastel in. Absolutely wonderful. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys set up. They'll shed out here the next, 4, 5, 6 days, and we'll show them to you as soon as they're shed out.
We're gonna move the fishies into the tanky. Mike, you. Why'd you do that?
You are the idiot. It's gravity fed, and you put the end up and go, watch this.
You put it down.
No, you put it up. Come on, out the net, out the net.
Uh-oh. Did they chase him?
But they left. Clownfish are not clowning around.
Oh, fuck. You're not gonna get stuck. Stop moving the thing. Look at it. It's waving around like a freaking napkin.
That's what sea anemones do. We have to peel it off the bottom of the bucket, just like a very fine sticker. And if you rip it,
you kill it.
Don't do that.
I can't even get my grubby little fingers underneath that seal. Mike, smell my finger.
Yeah. What did you stick it in?
That's her me to know and you to find out.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Oh, is she coming?
She's coming. She's coming.
She's coming?
I'm gonna come.
Oh my God. Don't gentle.
Well, it's not floating away, so it must have grabbed down, right?
All right, Dad. What do you think? You see our anemone?
It looks kind of weird. It looks like it's upside down.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think it'll flip right upside up, or is it just gonna die?
It wasn't exactly like that when we put it in there. Okay. And then there's 2 other cleaner shrimp in there now. One's in the back.
Yeah, I see it. It's cute. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How much does this cost me?
$720.
And of course, they all shed out, and there's some absolutely beautiful animals there. This is actually what they call a pastel Russo soul sucker. So the allelic between the hidden gene woma and the Russo, and then pastel added to it. And here's another one of the exact same genetics, but each animal looks a little bit different, which makes it cool. It's just called polymorphism. Absolutely incredible. This one's really beautiful. It doesn't have as cool a genetics beyond it. It's just a pastel and a het Russo, or what they call a Russo, which of course if you bred with another Russo would produce white snakes. Then this is the first full-on soul sucker, because the blue-eyed leucistic girl that I love so much is actually a lesser and a het Russo that produces the blue-eyed leucistic. Some of these animals are lessers, and when you get lessers and the hidden gene woma, you get what they call soul suckers, which I absolutely love. And then this is the exact same animal, but just adding pastel. So this is a pastel soul sucker, and we actually produced 2 of these ones. Absolutely incredible. And I love showing you guys the difference between when they first hatch out and when they actually shed out, because that's when their true beauty absolutely comes out. Speaking of out, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember,
What is this, man? Sorry.
You can't do that.
That was